Hi, I'm Teresa and I'm the London organic grower, and this is my very first vlog, so please excuse any bumps, lumps, wind blowing, anything like that that's going to be going on in this vlog. Like my growing, I'm sure I will get better in time and through the tips and everything else from other vloggers. This is our allotment site and we have 3 half plots here, so what I'll do over the next month or so is to introduce you to the half plots and what we're doing. And it's good to start on the 3rd of January and see how we get on over the forthcoming year and growing. So this is plot 1, and last year we put this structure up and we had cucumbers growing up it. This year I'm going to grow some sweet peas probably, but this is the beginning of our plot. We have 3 compost bins that are fairly full, and I've been trying to grow some carrots in some tubs to get us through the winter months. We get very bad carrot fly here. I'm sure everybody else does, so looking for ways to combat the carrot fly as well. This bunker is full of leaf mould. This year's, our neighbour collects all his leaves and doesn't want them, so gives them to us in these bags, so we're very, very grateful for that. And we need to just compost them, mulch them, chop them down, and then put them into the leaf mould bin. So we're getting ready now for next year. So this part of the plot it's been composted. It's got a few little weeds on it, but that won't take long to clear. And I put a little glass shelter space here for our broad beans, and these 2 rows went in before Christmas, or 2.5 rows, the larger ones went in before Christmas, and these smaller ones I've just planted. So we have a little bit of a succession sowing, and I put them, if you can see these 2 poles, this is where we grow our runner beans. So once these are all ready, the runner beans will be able to go in. So I'll just walk you down the middle of the plot, and here is one of our raised beds. We don't normally grow on raised beds, but this was so bad with bindweed. We tried to grow strawberries here and we just couldn't. It didn't matter what we did, we couldn't grow strawberries. The bindweed was so bad. So we put these raised beds in, and last year we grew a fantastic crop of sweet potatoes, and this year I'm planning on putting some of our onion sets in. Like carrot fly, we have very, very bad white rot, onion white rot, but I can't resist in putting a few onions in. So the back 2 rows along here are from sets, which I'm trying not to grow from anymore because they just go to seed. But I don't quite trust that the seeds will come up. And then the following 3 rows are from onion seed, an autumn sowing onion. So hopefully we'll get some onions from there. And then walking down the middle, we have this side, and we grew melons very successfully up this plank, this structure last year. We only put these structures up last year for the first time, and this year I'll probably grow some mange tout peas. And here we have some field beans, partly for fertilizing the soil, and partly to pick as they grow a bit bigger for a crop for stir frying. I haven't grown these before, so it's a first for me. I have to put some nets over it, this fine mesh, to stop the mice. We have lots of mice and rats here, so but I'll be taking that off because they're bigger now and they shouldn't touch them. Underneath here we've got some corn salad, some coriander, and some other sort of bits and pieces that are having a bit of protection from the bad weather. And these are the last of our leeks under here. We still had some leaf moth larvae, but not as bad. But the fox likes jumping in here, jumping up and down, and playing on this spot. So our leeks get very, well, this year they got very crushed. In here also, in between, are some pak choi, which are coming up nicely. And these are to keep us over the winter, this crop. So we've got some chard, a range of mooli and turnips, and some beetroot that I left in here. Some more coriander. We grow and cook a lot of curries, stir fries, etc. And this is the first year I've really grown it successfully, and it's been very healthy, and we've had lots and lots of coriander from it. Again, here is a bed that's getting ready for spring growing. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be putting in there yet. And back over on this side are some brassicas that I put in, and for the life of me I can't remember what on earth they are. I think they're spring cabbages, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that. This year I promised myself I'm going to label a bit better. Up the end there is some spinach. I've left it in, even though it's looking very sad. I'm hoping that when the warmer weather comes, that will give us a small crop while the other stuff is in and growing. And in here, this is the end of our first half plot, which is a strawberry bed, a new variety. We haven't grown this one before. It's one of the mailing varieties, and last year we had the late frost and it took all the flowers, and they just didn't seem to like growing. But we've taken some of the runners, popped them into some of the spaces, as you can see here, and then we'll be hopeful. I might consider fleecing them, but I'm hoping that I won't have to do that. And at the end there's some of our storage, and where we grow some of our carrots to try and prevent the carrot root fly, but instead we got some other kind of disease from aphids, and you can see how the leaves have died down. So this will all be cleared. We'll put some extra compost on. I may or may not sow carrots in here again next year, might give it a rest year, put something else in, and grow another year. And we have the site water butt here, which is useful for us for watering, washing vegetables and things like that. And this is the first half completed of our plot, and there is Anna who helps, and that's our shed and our seating area, and a little patio where we have our lunch in the summer, and we have a little shelter. So I hope you've enjoyed this first vlog of mine. Please comment, please subscribe, please give thumbs up, and if you think I can improve my vlogging, let me know how, and hopefully I'll see you all again for my second vlog. Take care everybody, Happy New Year, and to 2021, let it be a better year and a better growing year. Bye everybody.